Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Trinity Field as Peabody will be taking on the Haverhill HS. I am Steve Riccardi from Peabody Access Television. I'll be the one-man band tonight. I'll be filming, I'll be providing a little commentary, and do we have a good one? Peabody, 4-4 on the year, have really been hot as of late, won their last 3, winners of 4 out of their last 5. Haverhill, on the other hand, started out the season 0-6, however, has won 2 in a row, including a 21-0 victory over Malden. Both teams have played Malden and beat Malden. Peabody winning 40-0. Haverhill winning 21-0. They really got it going in the second half, and now both these teams are riding winning streaks. One's got to lose. It's windy. It's a little cold. Let's ready to go. Haverhill won the coin toss. They have deferred. Peabody will be receiving. Leggett is going to be on the kickoff, per usual. And here we go. Here's a short kick down to the 10-yard line. Haverhill's going to get it. Oh, there's not blocking there. He breaks a tackler. He's at midfield. Oh, my goodness. He's going to be gone. What a way to start for Haverhill. Wow. Not good special teams.
Cunningham on the return, 90 yards.
Cunningham literally just had to make one blocker miss. Bad special teams. 5 Peabody defenders were behind the blockers, yet they couldn't make a stop. Not a good start for the Tanners. Haverhill, who's really struggled on offense this year, will take points whenever they can get them, and that is a freebie right there. Not the way you want to start for the Tanners. 90-yard touchdown return for a score, and the extra point is gonna be no good. Wow, that snap came off wrong. Low snap. It's a little windy out here, yet that's just that's a mental mistake.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've missed dinner coming over to the game tonight, the boosters are cooking up some great food down there. They have sausages and some snacks that they have down there, plenty of drinks. Please stop down and take care of those needs.
That was a big mistake by Peabody, down 7-0, 6-0, excuse me. Now, offensively, they've really been riding the running backs. Eric DeMeo has been outstanding for this team. However, it will be very interesting to see if he is going to be playing at tailback tonight. He suffered an injury against Beverly and has really not seen a whole lot of action. Angel Polino, rushed for 165 yards in Peabody's last game, a 30-0 thrashing of Westford Academy. He had 2 scores and has really emerged the sophomore running back since Eric DeMeo got hurt. He's going to have to carry the load tonight as Noah Freeman still not looking right from the ACL injury. The kick is off, and that is going to be very short. Up to the 40-yard line. Peabody, nice good return. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Unbelievable. Horrible special teams. There's going to be a penalty. It's going to be blocking the back. This one's coming back.
On the field.
But it's still going to be a pretty good return. They'll probably bring it back to the 40-yard line as that call came late. So it's not going to be totally nullified. But Nasha Mateo, great read. Took the original kick on the left side, brought it around, and he was able to find a crease. Special teams has not been good so far in this game. That's easily over 150 yards from returns. That's brutal. Good start. Hey, that's how you respond with Peabody. You know what I mean? Haverhill just ran it back. Momentum. Haverhill really struggled on the season. Maybe Peabody's... Oh, they picked up the flag. Never mind. It was relatively late down the field anyway, so it wasn't going to make that big of a difference. Still going to be a pretty big return. Now Peabody is going to be in the red zone.
And we will spot that ball at the Haverhill 13-yard line as the Tanners are in the red zone.
As I said, in the red zone, 13-yard line. Peabody really going back and forth with 2 quarterbacks this year. Don't really throw the ball a whole lot. Janelle Espinel is a senior. He can throw the ball down the field. Colby Therian, more of the mobile quarterback. They kind of go off for each series, so they really give one quarterback, he takes it for a series, the other one switches off. No rhyme or reason to it, just kind of shake it up. You have to worry about two different game plans. Polino in the backfield, motion, Espino with the handoff. It's going to be up to Freeman. He's going to get a good run, about 4 or 5 yards. Peabody's going to really look to establish dominance off the offense and defensive line.
Friedman on the carry. Second down.
Second.
That ball will be spotted at the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 on the 8. Peabody off the great return, from Masher Mateo is in the red zone, and they are knocking. Espinel in the quarterback, hand off to Polino. He's going to get up. And oh, wow, unbelievable. They thought he was down. I didn't know if his knee was down, and that's going to be in for a touchdown. Wow, fantastic run by Polino. People thought he was down. He put up the effort, kept the motor running, and that's going to be a score for Peabody. 3 plays. They already responded to that 90-yard touchdown return, and Polino is going to get his 3rd touchdown in the last 2 games. He's really, really filling the void for Eric DeMeo and Noah Freeman, who are the seniors and have both been suffering injuries. Austin Leggett with the point after attempt. High snap, kick is up, and that is good.
PAT is good. Number 1, Austin Leggett.
Leggett's been pretty consistent with the point after attempts. He did struggle in Malden, had one that went off his offensive lineman's head, and he also had one in Beverly, but besides that, pretty consistent. Especially in high school football, extra points are no guarantee. Actually, no guarantee in any football game, as you see with the Patriots and Stephen Kostowski and his woes. In a game like this, you got to get points whenever you can have them, and those are freebies. Peabody 7, Haverhill 6, 9:52 left in the first quarter. 2 long returns, one 90 yards by Haverhill to the house. Peabody had a very long return to 50 yards, put him into the red zone, returned it to the 13. Polino on a 8-yard scamper, and now we have Peabody up by a point. Leggett with the kickoff. Checks the right, the left. And here we go. Be interesting to see if they kick it. And they are going to kick it back. See if they can make the tackle this time. And that is going to be not nearly as long as the last one. Gain of about 17 yards. Good coverage from Peabody. Not the longest kick. Yeah, let's see what Haverhill can do. Offensively for Haverhill, Brady Scoffus is the quarterback. He's 10th in the league in passing yards with 573 on 34 of 91 attempts, 3 touchdowns, 37.3 completion percentage. He's under center. And it's going to be a toss outright. Peabody read it perfectly, and that's going to go for about a yard. Good coverage by Peabody. Their defense and their linebackers have been stout. And that's going to be a gain of about 1. Scoffus, it's going to be a pass. That's going to be short. Fumble! Fumble, who got it? No indication yet, thinking Haverhill might have pounced back on it. And that's going to be back to where they were that last play. It's probably a gain about 4 or 5, yet the fumble's going to push him back.
This pass to Cunningham is complete.
Cunningham's got to hold on to that.
Ball will now be spotted at the 34-yard line, 3rd down.
So 3rd down and about 5 for the Hillies. Scoff is under center. Alvarado's in the backfield. 1 wide receiver right, and that's going to be a run up the middle, and that's going nowhere. Good stop by Peabody. Didn't see he was in there. Didn't see he was in there in the tackle. Looks like it's one of the middle. It could be Michael Locke or Cam Powers. The defensive line has really been one of the strengths of Peabody. They did have trouble against Masco and Marblehead just because of the sheer size and strength that they have. But however, they've really held it down. 4 from 4. Hilly's going to go for it. Haven't had much offensive success so far or this year, but they're going to try to see if they can. Oh, never mind. It's a punt. Oh, that is a short punt. Uh-oh. That went an odd bounce to Peabody.
Down at the 36-yard line of the Tanners.
That was going to be
down Peabody.
That could have been dangerous right there. It took a very odd hop, landed towards a lineman who's not necessarily as comfortable receiving the football. You've seen a lot of those where they just kind of bounce around. They don't pick them up cleanly. However, Peabody able to get out of the way and secure the football correctly. Now Peabody scored on their first drive. Only took 3 plays. Polino had the scoring touchdown from 8 yards out. Espinal under center. Freeman in motion, and they're going to hand it to him on the outside. He's going to run up the middle for a short gain. Good job by Haverhill.
Freeman on the carry.
Gain of about 1.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 38-yard line. Second down, Peabody.
Colby Therian in now. The sophomore quarterback. Like I said, they alternate with different shifts for different drives to kind of keep the same quarterback in there for one drive, and then they swap them out. It's going to be a handoff to Polino. Oh, nice spin move, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. That was a tough, short run. He had a great spin move off the edge. Still able to get a couple yards. You got to make a defender miss, and now we have third and about 3 for the Tanners.
3rd and 4 for the Tanners.
7-6. Peabody is leading Haverhill. 6:55 in the first quarter. Colby Therian gets the call from head coach Mark Betancourt, who's really started to turn this season around for the Tanners. They started out really struggling, turning the ball over, making mental mistakes. However, they've won 3 in a row for the last 5, and they are starting to gain some momentum. Haverhill stacks the block, run to Polino, and he is going to get the first down and more. Tough run. Shit.
Freeman on that carry, and that's good enough for a first down. That ball will now be spotted at the 48-yard line. First down, Peabody.
Correction, Noma Freeman on the run. Therian under center. I formation, running back to the left, fullback and running back in the back. And that's going to be a run. It's going to be a pass. Therian's going to in the bootleg, and that is covered correctly from Haverhill. They were all over that. Peabody doesn't necessarily throw the football, especially with Colby Therian. Jacob Souza, the fullback, on the reception. Gain of about 1. Second down and 9 from the 50. Therian gets the call from head coach Mark Betancourt. Therian has really shown a lot of growth in this year. He started the first game of the season. You can see the game was moving a little too quickly for him. However, they've really started to slow the game down and made it a little bit easier for him, and he's really become kind of comfortable. Therian, Sousa in formation, and that's going to be run up the middle. That's going nowhere. Haverhill stacked the box, had 8 in the box, got blitz, and now it's going to be third down at about 10. And looks like we're going to have
Freeman on
a substitution.
Mercer in on the stop for the Hillies.
Peluso's going to come into the game, wide out. Third down and 10 for the Tanners. 4:50 left in the game. Peabody up a point, 7-6. Special teams really been the story of the game so far. 2 long returns by Haverhill and for Peabody. Peabody I formation. Haverhill has all 9 in the box. And that's going to be a bootleg, and that's going to be a wild throw. That wasn't close.
And Therian's pass is incomplete.
Colby Therian threw that over the head of his designated receiver. Samuel Masha Mateo, the transfer. Peabody's going to have to punt.
4th and 9 from midfield.
Not the best execution from Peabody. Haverhill really shutting down the run. High snap on the punt, and that's going to be a low one. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be at probably the 24-yard line. That's exactly where the ref marks it.
That punt will be marked at the
It's going to be at the 25.
At the 25-yard line. Touchdown.
As the PA announcer said, he's a little late. No, I'm just kidding. He's fantastic. Haverhill's got some great facility here. Put a lot of money into one of the, actually it is the longest reigning high school. One of the oldest in the country. A lot of work's been put into it. New field. And here's going to be the pass. That's going to be wild. Low throw. That was dangerous. No one. Murphy was in the area.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Wild throw from Brady Scoffus. Good coverage from Peabody. That could have been taken the other way. Luckily, it was low. Scoffus under center. 3 wide receivers out, 2 wide receivers in the backfield. Peabody showing blitz. It's going to be another pass. Scoffus looks, throws, and oh, wow. That was a drop.
Scarface to Cunningham is incomplete. Bring up 3rd and long for the Hillies.
Cunningham had 2 beat. Good read by Cunningham to adjust to the football in the air. Peabody was over top. No one was cutting underneath to make the play. That was a drop. That could have been a big play for Haverhill. Hillies, same formation. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Coffins gets a snap. It's going to be a blitz. Screen, and that's going nowhere. Good coverage from Peabody. Wow. They read that from the get-go.
Pass to Bellamore is broken up on the play by number 77, Michael Locke.
Michael Locke really been one of the anchors of this defense. Plays tackle, defensive line, gets sacks. Great pressure there. Great ability to read the play, make the stop. Good play call from Haverhill. However, Michael Locke was just ready for it. Screenplay went nowhere. Haverhill's forced to punt. Again, high snap. Punt's got, ooh, there was some pressure from Peabody. And that's going to be a short one. Takes a Haverhill hop, and that's going to be down at Haverhill's 49. Short lofting punt.
49-yard lines of the Hillies.
Peabody's defense all over Haverhill. There was a low throw that could have been picked off. There was a screen pass that could have been fumbled. Peabody really all over the field right now. Let's see if they can get their offense going. First drive they had it at Haverhill's 13, were able to punch it in off 2 runs. Some missed tackles on Haverhill's side, and they're going to show a run here. Goal line formation, Espinel hands off, and that's going to be a nice run of about, oh, they're pushing the pile. Great run, great extra effort by Peabody.
Polino on the carry.
Sophomore Polino.
2nd down from the Haverhill 42-yard line.
Polino runs hard. Kid puts a lot of effort into it. Extra effort play. I mean, on his first touchdown drive, it was really all Polino. I formation again. Espinel hands off to Polino, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Excuse me. Gain of about 3.
Polino again on the carry.
Feed the monster. The thing with Espinel can throw the ball down the field, and we've seen him do that consistently. Masco, the first couple drives, was really effective. Just bad communication. That's setting up the play-action pass perfectly. However, if it's broke, don't fix it. Have the opportunity. Keep feeding him the rock. Espinel under center. I formation. Handoff. Polino is going to get to the outside. He's going to get the first down and more. Gain of about 12. Good read from Polino.
The carry.
It was off the tackle. He was able to get outside. Keegan was not able to keep contained on the defensive end. Peabody, 3 good runs in a row. They're starting to kind of build the tempo.
For a first down. Ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 26-yard line.
Peabody almost on the red zone, knocking on the door. Haverhill was able to lock down Peabody last time, force them to punt. However, Peabody, outside runs. Polino has been the caretaker on this drive. Freeman in formation, Polino handoff, and that's going to be first couple good gains and more. Spin move, and wow, he was cracked at the end of that run. Polino doesn't go down easily. He's really shown a lot of effort, running hard and tough out there.
Demir's in on the stop for the Hillies.
Demir's really with a nice crack.
Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line.
It is fall, so it is football season at its finest. Midway through the NFL season, high school football finishing up their playoff games. Peabody, I formation, Espinel. Polino in the backfield, motion, and it's going to be a run. Freeman's going to get the first down and almost into the touchdown. Good run by Noah Freeman. If you can get him going, that can really free up.
And that's good enough for a first down, as that ball will be spotted at the 2-yard.
Some holes going as you just kind of keep Haverhill
goal to go.
on their heels. And Peabody, good drive here. No mystery to what they're doing. Pounding the rock, outside runs. Espinel under center, Polino in the backfield. He's got Souza as the fullback, and that's going to be a hand to Freeman, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown! Haverhill was in the backfield, yet Freeman was able to make a tackle or miss and get a touchdown. Polino, Freeman running the ball, been the recipe of success for Peabody.
Noah Freeman.
So far in this game, really kind of been the tale of success the entire season, especially on their winning streak. And now they're going to go with the point after attempt. Austin Leggett on the kick. He was good on the first one. Let's see what he can do now. Snap. High. Good. That should be okay. And it's good.
And the PAT is good. Number 1, Austin Leggett.
Leggett, 2 point after attempts. Peabody 14, Haverhill 6. Haverhill returned to the opening kickoff back for a touchdown, 90 yards. Since then, Peabody has really been able to control the tempo of the game, the line of scrimmage, and it's 14-6. 2 good drives from Peabody. And they are really starting to establish the run, control dominance on the offensive line. Combination, 2-headed monster. Polino, Noah Freeman, and they are getting some good results out of this. Haverhill needs to get a scoring drive here. Besides opening kickoff, they really haven't been able to get much going on offense. Peabody almost had a couple opportunities to get some turnovers. Haverhill was lucky they couldn't capitalize on that. Leggett with the kickoff, excuse me. The last kickoff he has, he does have the wind coming at him, so he is going to have to deal with that. In the second half, he'll have it to his back. Leggett, kick, and that's going to be a decent kick down to the 12-yard line. Haverhill going to be able to pick it back. Good coverage from Peabody. That's not going to go anywhere. Return of about 20 yards is going to be to Haverhill's 25-yard line. Another set of downs for Haverhill, 52 seconds left in the quarter. Peabody up 14-6 on the Haverhill Hillies. Peabody trying to get their 4th win in a row and trying to get to a winning record. They're 4-4. Try to get above 500. Talked to Eric DeMeo. He said he desperately wanted to finish his senior season on a winning record. I formation, that's going nowhere. Ball, fumble. Haverhill able to get it back, luckily, because they would have been in their own red zone, their own 30-yard line, excuse me. and Peabody would have been able to capitalize on that. That could have put this game out of reach by 3 scores. Interesting formation for Haverhill. They had pretty much everybody within the vicinity of the tackles. They're going to do the same formation again. Almost like an I formation with extra blockers in there. Peabody's got everybody in the box. It's going to be formation. That's going to be sweep out right, and that is going nowhere. Good job. Cam Powers is able to get in there, disrupt that. Gang tackling. You hold on, make contact, wait for your teammates to come and clean up the mess. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Peabody up 14-6 on the Haverhill Hillies. Haverhill's got some work to do.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework. I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just
trying
gotta
as
try a
hard
little
as I
harder.
can.
1 in 5 children struggle with learning and attention issues. Go from misunderstanding to understood.org.
And we're back. Peabody 14, Haverhill Hillies 6. Haverhill's got the ball, 2nd and 1. They got 5 wide. And that's going to be a pass. Oh, wow, that should have been intercepted yet. Oh my goodness. Haverhill's going to return this. Another huge gain. And he's going to be able to get in. There is a penalty on the field. That was a slant route by Coffis.
Flags on the field.
Is wide. I was able to take it to the 10-yard line. Flag on the field. Back at the 45-yard line. Looks like this one might come back. One of the Peabody defenders, could have been Nolan Murphy, tried to jump the snap, tried to get an interception, misread it, and Haverhill was able to get a big game. Brady Scoffis really can throw the ball down the field. He's got 575 yards so far this season. But that one looks like it's going to come back. Let's see what the call is from the head referee. They're having a little bit of discussion. It has to be holding block in the back, one of the two. Couldn't get the confirmation, but Haverhill's moving back. Peabody able to really take a deep breath after that one. Cunningham might have been the guilty party. They're still waiting on a call. 5 wide again, Coffis has got 3 wide receivers on his right, 2 wide receivers to the left. 3rd down and 2. Do the same play again, it worked. Coffis looks, he's throwing to the right. They're gonna do the same exact play. That's gonna be enough for a 1st down. The same.
And that's good enough for a Haverhill 1st down.
Prescott ran a good route.
Will be spotted at the Haverhill 40-yard line.
First down for Haverhill. Same exact play. And now Haverhill, Coffis 5 wide. He's in the shotgun formation. He's gonna look, throw, and that's thrown to nobody. That was a misread. Threw it behind his receiver.
Complete will bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10. Haverhill definitely not afraid to throw the football. Complete opposite offensively for Peabody as they really like dominating the line of scrimmage and throwing the football. Coffis, shotgun formation. 5 wide again. 2nd down and 10. Looks, he's throwing to the right. He's got a man down here. Oh, that's a drop. That's a drop.
And that pass is incomplete. We'll bring up.
Looking for Samuel Powell.
From their own 40-yard line.
He wasn't able to come down with it. That would have been a gain about 5-6 yards. He was clearly looking to the right there. Nothing frustrates a quarterback more than a drop. Coffis, shotgun formation. Gets a snap, good snap. He's looking, throwing, and that's going nowhere. Could have been pass interference. Great read by Peabody. I think it was Eric DeMeo in the middle. He saw the slant route. Third time that formation has been run. Peabody able to see it, disguise it. They have good, young, talented linebackers. That was going nowhere. Haverhill forced a punt. They got their first down of the game. Now they're going to have to punt for the third time. Samuel Mateo is back there for Peabody. Haverhill needs to get a good punt. They're at midfield. Try to pin Peabody within their own 20. Oh, that's going to be blocked. The fumble's going to be blocked. And it's going to be, what a great play. The punt is blocked by Peabody. And they're going to get the ball at the 36-yard line.
An injured Haverhill player.
Unfortunately, an injured Haverhill player is down there on the sideline. The trainers are going to be looking at him. Last week, I got a chance to speak to some of the Haverhill trainers and such the great work, preparation they put in. Never want to see a kid go down injured. There was kind of a scrum, dodging for the ball. We're going to take a quick break while Haverhill trainers try to assess to the injured party. Sam Prescott able to get up to his feet and walk it off. That's always a good sign. He's going to go to the sideline.
About it at the 37-yard line.
Didn't necessarily see what happened to him on that. Could have been a scrum. A lot of bodies diving for the loose football off the punt. Peabody has got the ball at the 37-yard line. The wind has severely picked up. Doesn't matter though, they've really been running the ball lately. 3 running backs, Freeman, Polino, and Souza. And this is going to be hand off to Polino. It's going to get to the outside. Oh, good play by Haverhill. Polino looked like he saw daylight at the end of that tunnel.
Stopped by Bellamore.
Bellamore, great read there, able to get to the outside, make a good form tackle.
At the 35-yard line out the Hillies. Second down.
Good job by Haverhill to stop Peabody on that drive. They just got to do it consistently. Get a 4 now. With that passing attack, hey, anything can happen. They almost had a long play, nullified by the block in the back. Peabody, handoff, Polino, run in. That's going to be a good run. 5-6 yards.
Polino again on the carry. Santoro in on the stop for the Hillies.
Polino has really been one of the lead carriers so far.
31-yard line.
As Colby Therian gets the call, he's really kind of been the quarterback on the last couple drives. They like to switch off between Janelle Espinel, the senior, and Colby Therian. Therian, I formation, Sousa in the fullback. He's got Polino in the backfield. Hands off. It's going to be a run to the left. And, oh, Haverhill blitzed the house. Able to get penetration, get a stop. If Haverhill could get a 3 and out here
on the carry.
Off the punt, or off the block punt, excuse me.
Hunter Prescott.
Prescott's made 2 good plays off the edge on this drive so far. Espinel on the sideline for this drive. Colby Therian gets the call from head coach Mark Betancourt. Same formation. Noah Murphy and Noah Freeman on the bottom here. It's going to be a play action pass. Therian with the bootleg. It's going to be a throw. Oh, diving grab. Couldn't get it. The wind took that baby and ran with it. Wow, the wind is really picking up here.
First down, Haverhill.
Really picking up here. It's getting a little sketchy up here on top of the press box. However, if you're going to be throwing the ball, that really hurts Haverhill because they like to throw the ball. They tried to run the ball in the first 2 drives. Did not work. It is a crosswind. It's coming directly from center field of the baseball stadium, directly right behind us. Haverhill's going to try to throw. Coffis, shotgun formation. He looks, he throws deep, and that is almost intercepted. Great play
And that pass is incomplete. We'll bring up second down.
Elijah White on the breakup. He's been active. Goff is shotgun formation, 5 wide, similar to the last drive. He's not afraid to sling the ball down the field. Motion. Looking, and that's going to be a quarterback. So, wow, risky throw there. That looked like it was going to be a hitch, yet Peabody read it all the way over through, which is probably a good thing, because if he did come with that, it could have been an interception or it could have been a loss. Risky throw from Coffis there. Didn't know if he saw the Peabody defender. Masher Mateo was right there. 3rd and long for Haverhill. They've really struggled offensively, not really able to get anything going so far. Coffis, shotgun formation. Snap, looking long, and he is throwing, and that's incomplete. Even fooled the cameraman, which is me. Threw it up to Cunningham.
4th down.
It's going to be out of bounds anyway. They really have struggled to throw the long ball, yet they're not afraid to do so. 3 and out. Quick 3 and out for Haverhill. The wind could have been a big part of that. It's really blowing heavily. As you can see, the flag over there at the American flag and the flags on the goalpost are really flapping up and down, going every which way direction. It's a crosswind, so that helps nobody. Haverhill with the punt. Cunningham, and that's going to be a decent punt. Peabody's going to get it. He's going to get a nice little return, and that's going to be up to the 45-yard line. Peabody's special teams has been pretty good so far. The first opening kickoff, 90 yards. The only offense that Haverhill's had so far. Besides that, they've been able to really bear down, make good decisions, and get good returns of their own.
First down.
Strength for this Tanner team has been defense and special teams. Offensively, have had some difficulties. Espinel under center. Souza and Polino in the backfield. I formation. That's going to be a run. Polino's going nowhere. Stuffed. Haverhill is just blitzing the house. Putting 8 in the box.
Grundy in on the stop for the Hillies. Ball will now be spotted at the 44-yard line of the Tanners. 2nd and 11.
14-6, Peabody is leading the Haverhill Hillies. 6:36 left in the second quarter. Espinel, I formation. Been the theme of this game so far. Handoff, and that's going to be a play-action pass. Espinel throw, and that's going to be a drop. Good play call by Betancourt. Able to kind of get Haverhill, who's been blitzing the house on every run.
Espinel's pass is incomplete.
You got to be able to catch that. 3rd and 11 for the Tanners. Let's see if they can dial up something creative on 3rd down to try to get something going. Formation. And that's going to be a pass. Espinel, long throw. Oh, that's going to be good contention. Oh, I think that might be drawn up
4th and long.
as a drop there. That was a good ball by Espinel. Could have been Masha Mateo or Nolan Murphy there. Haverhill gets a break, and they're going to get the ball back. They haven't been able to do anything offensively. They had one major play that got pulled back because of a penalty. And now we're going to get another punt. A lot of punts so far. Haverhill clearly going into the return. Oh, that's going to be a fumble. Who's going to get it? I think Haverhill was able to pounce on it. 2nd time tonight, they fumbled the ball, able to recover it. Sloppy game so far for both teams. 14-6. Peabody leads the Haverhill Hillies
And that punt will be
at
down
Trinity
for
Field
Haverhill.
in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
First down for the Hillies.
It's cold, it's windy. Welcome to fall, ladies and gentlemen. It is November. Coffis, shotgun formation, 5 wide, looking to the right. Oh, good play by Peabody. Able to see that was a 3-yard hitch.
Brady Scarfus to Nicholas Scarfus.
The brother connection.
Ball will now be marked at the 38-yard line. Second down for the Hillies.
Scarfus is really taking the majority of these offensive plays, throwing the football. They haven't really tried to run it at all. Shotgun formation. Scarfus gets it. Look, there's going to be a good pass right by Peabody. They're going to get there for the sack. Great play by Peabody. Off the edge.
Loss on the play. Number 82, Raymond Franco.
Raymond Franco on the sack. Swim move, able to beat his tackle, and that's going to be a big loss for Haverhill. 3rd and about 16 for Haverhill. Scarfus, shotgun formation. It's going to be tough to throw into this wind. Scarfus looks, he's throwing long. Oh, he's got a man. Miscommunication. Oh, we had him beat. Had him beat for the touchdown. That was a good ball, too. Unfortunate. Cunningham ran a double move. Down, out, and go. And he cooked Peabody. That could have been a long touchdown. Scarfus not able to land it in the breadbasket. Missed opportunity for Haverhill. Kind of been the theme so far for the Hillies. What a route by Cunningham. Down, out, and go. Great double move.
Timeout.
And we got a timeout. 4:51 left in the second quarter. Peabody 14, Haverhill 6 at Haverhill Stadium at Trinity Field. It's cold, it's windy. It's a great fall game. We'll be right back.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans, because love has no labels.
And we're back. Peabody 14, Haverhill Hillies 6 at Trinity Field in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Brady Scarfus just missed on a long throw. And that's going to be a good punt. Oh, that's a fumble by Peabody. They're able to pick it up. Mesh Mateo able to pick up the fumble, his own fumble, while running backwards. Good focus. Ooh, that could have been dangerous for Peabody.
And that punt will be down at the 33-yard line.
Could have been dangerous.
First down, Peabody.
Took an odd hop. He was not ready for it. Peabody 14, Haverhill 6. Sophomore Colby Therian is going to be in the game now for Peabody. Therian. Under snap, different formation here. 2 wide receivers to the left. He's got 2 wide receivers to the right. Polino in the backfield. Therian changes the play. It's going to be motion, and that's going to be a reverse, and that's going nowhere. Quick reverse. Haverhill able to stomp it out.
Murphy on the carry.
Nolan Murphy, the wideout, came in on formation. Came in motion, and that was just a run that went nowhere. Haverhill has really done a decent job stopping Peabody. Peabody able to dominate on the first 2 out of 3 drives, get in the end zone. One was where they got the ball down to Haverhill's red zone. Let's see if they can get something going before the half. And that's going to be a run. Polino's going to get in there, and that's a gain of about 3 or 4. Short yardage.
Polino on the carry.
Polino really been the feature back in this game.
Win on the stop for the Hillies.
Peabody really needs to dial up something here. They got to get a score. Because with the passing attack of Haverhill, they're going to hit on one of them. Quarterback change, and there's going to be a timeout for Peabody.
Timeout.
Betancourt didn't like what he saw there.
Peabody.
3:27 left in the second quarter. It has been a slow, grinded out game. 14-6, the Tanners are on top of the Hillies right here at Trinity Field. Tail of the game has been special teams. Haverhill ran the first kickback for a touchdown. Peabody ran their kickback down to the 13-yard line. Was able to punch it in. Freeman, Polino, two scores between them. The running backs have really been effective. Peabody not able to complete a pass so far. Espinel. It's going to be run to Therry. He's going to get to the outside. He's going to get the first down and more. He's going to cut to midfield. He's out to the 40. He's down to the 30. Great run. Colby Therian able to get outside
Keeper.
on the keeper.
First down. Ball be spotted at the 32-yard line.
The sophomore running back looks more comfortable each game. Great run there on 3rd and long. The wind's really picking up here. It's going to be tough to throw the ball. That's going to definitely benefit the Tanners, as Haverhill has really done nothing but throw the ball. Slants, couple down, out and goes. And now Therian, handoff. Polino, push the pile. Good run. Big run from Colby Therian to jumpstart this drive on 3rd and long. 2nd and about 4.
Grundy in on the stop for the Hillies. 2nd down from the Haverhill 26.
Therian gets the read. He's got Sousa Polino in the backfield. Noah Freeman to the left in the tight end position. Motion. And that's going to be a run to Freeman. He's going to get to the outside. Good, tough run. That should be close enough for a first down.
On the carry.
So interesting that Polino out of the backfield, they're using
stop for the Hillies.
Freeman in motion from the tight end position, doing swings and off-tackle
That ball
runs.
will now be spotted at the 20-yard line.
PB really trying to get to the edge.
First down.
2 minutes left in the second quarter. Peabody up a score, 14-6. They're up 8. But they are driving. The big play on this drive, Colby Therian, 30-yard quarterback scamper. Great run, showing the athleticism that he has at the quarterback position. Therian, under snap, hand off to Polino, and it's going to be another keeper from Colby Therian. He's going to get to the edge, he's going to cut it inside, and it's going to be up to the 10-yard line. Colby Therian.
On the stop for the Hillies.
Who says the running back has to run the football, huh?
Yard line.
2 big quarterback keepers from Peabody really shaking it up. Use Therian's strength. It definitely has to be his mobility. I got to speak to him earlier in the year. He talked about how he thought his quickness and agility can really be an asset and help him run away and avoid defenders. Showing evidence so far this game, and we're going to have a timeout. If I'm not mistaken, I think Peabody took the timeout. It's been an interesting game so far. Peabody trying to continue their win streak. Won 3 in a row for the last 5. Haverhill's won the last 2. The common game between the two has been the Malden game. Peabody absolutely demolished Malden 40-0, and Haverhill got the victory 21-0. You know, Scarface, their quarterback, kind of tore it up in the second half. They were struggling to get the ball moving in the first half against Malden, who has not won a game so far this year, so that is kind of a measurement for how these two teams are playing. Let's see if Peabody can punch it in. Therian under center. That's going to be a run outside, and that's going to go nowhere. Good contain from Haverhill. They're very inconsistent when being able to set the edge. Elijah White in there, the third running back of this group, to kind of give Polino and Freeman a breather. Polino has really emerged on the scene the last couple weeks.
Fabrizio in on the stop for the Hillies.
167 yards rushing last week against Westford Academy. 2 scores. He had a good game against Beverly, too, at over 100 yards. Therian, shotgun, handoff. And that's going to be punched up the gut. Flags. Flag has got to be holding. Let's see what the refs are going to say here. Let's check it out. They're definitely doing a lot of discussing. Let's see what they call. Chop block. Or it could have been delay. Couldn't necessarily see, but it's going to be a penalty on Peabody. They're moving back a couple. And it looks like it was a hold. We got a pretty decent crowd here at Trinity Field. They're in on the shotgun. Souza, Polino, and Freeman in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff. Polino's going to get to the edge. Oh, great block. Oh, they're going to call it shot block. But that was a great block by Jacob Souza. Flags are out. Don't agree with that. That was a clean block. Two
against Peabody.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. All right. It was holding on the guard at front. I thought they threw the flag on Souza as he took out his defender's knees, which was a fantastic block. This kid is physical. He's got a nose for the game. Jacob Souza has been laying out some fantastic blocks. First and 25. And there's going to be another timeout. 37 seconds left in the quarter. Peabody's up 14-6. They got the ball on the 25-yard line. Couple penalties on this drive have really set them back. They're going to need to gain at least 15 more yards if they want to get into the field goal range for Austin Leggett. The scoring really was in the first quarter. Second quarter has been kind of quiet. Haverhill's had some missed opportunities. They sure have. There was a beautiful play, down, out, and go. Scarfus threw the ball up perfectly. Cunningham wasn't able to get it. And now the Tanners are pushed back. Therian under center. Polino in the backfield. It's going to be an outside run. That's not going anywhere. The reverse play took too long to come to formation. Elijah White wasn't able to get to the outside. That play hasn't necessarily worked when it comes to
Prescott in on that stop for the Hillies.
When it goes to running backs running the ball, and there's going to be a timeout for Peabody again. It's going to be probably a loss of 2-3 on that play.
Timeout.
(14-6). Tanners lead the Hillies. 23 seconds left in the first half. Peabody on this drive. 2 great runs from the sophomore quarterback, Colby Therian.
The announcement, as you're walking in and out of the stands tonight, please do not walk up and down the aluminum seats. They are very slippery at this time of the year. Please use the stairs. Take your time, and everyone will get home safely tonight. Thank you.
Well, there's your public safety announcement for the day. Really done a lot of work to this stadium. This field looks fantastic. Oh, false start. False start.
Against the Tanners. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Wow, they're really kicking them, shooting themselves in the foot. Elijah White moved. Janelle Espinel in the game now, the senior quarterback, which means they're throwing the football. 4 wide, 3 trips to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left, 1 running back. Espinel's gonna get the ball. He's throwing wide, double coverage. Oh, great adjustment. Couldn't be able to come down with the football. A back shoulder throw in this conditions. Just wasn't able to come down with it. Espinel has had success throwing the football. The wind is whipping around here. It is a cold October night. November night. Espinel trips to the right, same formation. Let's see if he goes to Masha Mateo on the bottom. Elijah White, Haverhill showing blitz. Oh, that's going to be a missed snap. Broken play. Wow. Peabody had the ball at the 20-yard line. 2 penalties, and then a drop snap, and they're going to end the half without getting any points. That is not good, not the way you want to have it. All right, that's the half. Peabody 14, Haverhill 6. We'll be right back for a halftime update.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008.
He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties.
He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
Welcome to your halftime update. I'm Steve Riccardi. The Peabody Tanners lead the Haverhill Hillies by a score of 14-6. Haverhill, the combination of Noah Freeman, Angel Polino, and Colby Therian on the quarterback keeper has been extremely effective, able to move the ball, get some points on the board. Defensively, Cam Powers, Michael Locke, really able to lock up Haverhill. The passing attack has not been effective for Brady Scarfus so far in this game. And Haverhill has really struggled to move the ball. They scored on the opening kickoff, but since then has not been able to be in the red zone or sniff any points. Peabody doing a great job of locking them down. We'll be right back for the kickoff and the start of the second half between the Peabody Tanners and the Haverhill Hillies from Trinity Field in Haverhill, Massachusetts. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Alejo. I'm the owner of Galonero, a bar ristorante. It's a family restaurant. We have a huge menu. We sell a lot of pasta dishes. We have a chicken parm, chicken city broccoli. The first thing we're having is a pizza. You want to see how I make the pizza? The pizza we make here is Italian style. We try to prepare everything. We make the heavy cream here. We make the marinara sauce every morning. We're going to show how to make a fusilli alla vodka, which is very famous here. So we put a chicken, bacon, this cook for 2-3 minutes. So we take vodka, put a little bit marinara, and the heavy cream. The fusilli is almost done. Yeah. Come on down in Galonero Pizzeria. You're going to love it, a food you can enjoy. Thank you.
And here we are, back to start the second half. Peabody leads the Haverhill Hillies 14-6 here on a cold, very windy day at Trinity Stadium in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Peabody chose to kick off first, and they will receive to start the second half. Tail of the game has been special teams and running the football for Peabody. Haverhill had a couple opportunities to score some big plays. They did have one huge pass play that was brought back due to a block in the back. Martinez to kick off. He's had trouble getting some distance, and that's a really short kick. Wow. Kick of about 25 yards. Peabody's going to get the ball.
Astromano on the return.
At about the 35-yard line. DeMayo got the football.
That ball will be spotted at the 32-yard
32-yard line, excuse me.
First down, Peabody.
And DeMayo was not expecting that to be that short and fall in his lap. Peabody's got the football. I formation. Polino in the backfield. Espinel hands off. Polino going to get about a couple, 2-3 yards up the gut.
Polino on the carry.
Not able to extend that play. Polino's had a hell of a game. Running the football, he's got a touchdown, couple extended runs where he got stopped by a tackler, able to break a tackler, extend the game. And he's been really good.
For the Hillies.
Janelle Espinel is the quarterback of this drive. Souza and Polino in the backfield. He's got Freeman to the left in the tight end position. That's going to be a run, and that's going to be a good run. Polino's going to get to the outside. He's going to get the first down in a lot more. Makes a tackler miss. Brings it back to midfield. Unbelievable. Great run.
Polino on the carry.
Wow, Polino is really starting to emerge as the leading ball carrier against Beverly. Eric DeMayo got hurt on the first offensive play. Freeman Polino really took over the role, and he's got to be close to over 100 yards in this game. He had 167 yards last week against Westford Academy in the 30-0 thrashing that they gave them. Big run for Peabody, and that was all on Polino. Espinel under center, same formation. Polino in the backfield. It's going to be a run up the middle. Would have to imagine Polino's got to be a little tighter after that. And they're going to get a substitution.
Polino on the carry.
Great run by Polino.
On that stop for the Hillies.
Peabody is kind of in the middle of a rebuild. They're going to lose Eric DeMayo, Noah Freeman, Cam Powers, Janelle Espinel. However, young talents like Colby Therian and Polino are something to keep in mind going forward. Espinel, handoff. Polino is going to get shut down.
Polino taken for a loss on the play.
Good play by Haverhill.
Number 63, Ryan McCartney.
McCartney on the tackle. However, he's had some difficulty setting the edge. When Peabody gets the edge, that's when they do the majority of their damage, as you saw with the Freeman run, with the Espinel run, the Polino run that just happened. When Peabody gets outside, it's dangerous. Third down. Espinel gets a snap. Haverhill's got one deep, and that's going to be a play-action pass. Espinel looks, throws wide open, and that's going to be close to a touchdown at the 1-yard line. Good play from Janelle Espinel. You keep running the ball, set up for the play-action pass. He has a good thrower. He's comfortable going to his right. He is a righty. Colby Therian is a lefty. Clockwork, wide open, easy pass, and now Peabody looking to knock it in for their third score of the day. And they're going to get a fresh set of downs. Oh, that's going to be a quarterback keeper. That goes nowhere.
Espinal on the keeper.
You know what? Innovative play call from head coach Betancourt. He's really done a lot of different things. Reverses,
second down.
Quarterback keepers. It's been a different game plan. And some of it has been, some of it has been effective. Some of it has not been. But you can't hit on 1,000% of all plays. Don't really see Espinal running a lot of design runs from him. So that's a good creative play call. Usually Therion's the one that takes the majority of the runs. Espinal under center. He's got Polino in the backfield. Souza as the fullback. And that's going to be a run. Polino, is he going to be able to get in? Touchdown, Peabody.
Touchdown.
Angel Polino with his second run of the day.
Polino.
20-6, Peabody taking a commanding lead. Great response. The last time they had the ball on the opposite side of the field, penalties. They got the ball at the 25. They got kickback, sack, fumbled. That was recovered. Peabody able to knock that one in. And Angel Polino made it look easy. Made it look easy. Austin Leggett on the point after attempt. Haverhill's coming off the edge. Oh, they might get it. Oh, good kick from Leggett.
And the PAT is
one of the edge rushers of Haverhill had a good jump, and he might have been able to get there. We already got a block punt. What's a block punt after attempt? Just fun. Peabody up 21-6, running the ball. Good balance, actually. Play action pass. You keep running. Haverhill puts 8-9 in the box. Play action pass. Janelle Espinal able to get the job done. The big play was the Polino run on the outside, stiff arm, makes a defender miss, couple skill moves, and he was able to get the ball down to about the 12-yard line. They did the rest from there. 21-6. Tanners have a commanding lead over Haverhill, looking to get their 4th win in a row. It's windy. The wind has been gushing around all day today. Crosswind coming from the baseball stadium, as you can see on the top of your screen. Makes it kind of difficult to throw the ball, especially if you're going to throw the ball down the field. Let's see how Haverhill's going to be able to move the ball, because they've gone out 5 wide the majority of the time. Austin Leggett on the kickoff attempt. Checks with his side. And here's the boot, and that is going to be a decent kick. Haverhill's going to get it. And that's, good pop at the end of that. After the big kickoff return, Peabody has really made adjustments, able to shut down Haverhill.
On that return for the Hillies.
Brady Scarfus in this Haverhill Hillies team.
Out of the 32-yard line of the Hillies. First down, Haverhill.
Haverhill needs to get something going offensively. They've tried the long passing plays. They've tried slants. Really, that's kind of been the 2 passes that have been completed so far, but they're going to try to really press the ball down the field with an aerial attack 5 wide. Here's the pass. Down to corner of your screen, and that's going to be, oh, wow, that's a great move by Cunningham. And he's going to be taken, to Davis. Scarfus throws a good ball, gets the ball out quickly. It's going to be over midfield. The second big play of the day for the Hillies. The crowd's trying to get into it. Decent showing.
It's a neutral zone infraction, and that penalty will be declined.
Peabody jumped a little bit ahead of the snap. Neutral zone infraction, penalties declined. Scarfus, 5 wide. Looks, throws. That is a they're kind of running cross slants. They have one guy run to the outside, one guy run to the inside. Technically, you see that in the NFL. Usually the wide receiver will make contact. It's called a pick play, but they're just running crossing routes, kind of getting Peabody mixed up. That was a wide open throw. That was just a bad throw. Scarface has been decent today. He's got a couple drops. Wide receivers haven't helped him out much. 5 wide, Scarface. Looks, throwing, stumbles in the backfield. He's going to try to run. Peabody is going to be able to get there. Not for, technically going to go down as a sack. However, they're only going to lose about a yard or two. Good scramble from Scarface.
Ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line of the Tanners.
The defensive line has been pretty great for Peabody. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough ask of high school offensive lineman to pass block on all times. You're really retreating, not attacking. Scarface, there's going to be a blitz. Snap's dropped. He's going to run. That's going nowhere. Low snap.
Scarface on the keeper.
Broken play.
4th and long.
And that's not the execution you're looking for.
47-yard line.
On 3rd and long. It's going to be another punt for Haverhill. Besides the kickoff return for a touchdown, they've been able to not amass any substantial drives or significant plays. Here's a punt. Wow, long snap. Well, that's a low punt. Takes a great hop, though. Absolutely no hang time on that, but took a fantastic hop. It's going to be down to about the 14-yard line. Peabody's got a lot of work to do on their next drive.
Out the Tanners, 1st down, Peabody.
Five minutes, 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Excuse me. Peabody up 21-6. The rushing attack has been absolutely dominant. Polino has really been the leading back and has really carried this offense. Freeman has also chipped in too, and that's going to be a run, gain of a couple.
Freeman on the carry.
Just continuing to stay with the run.
Delamar in on the stop for the Hillies.
Colby Therian in the game now, the lefty, sophomore quarterback. Janelle Espinel did a good job on that last drive. Completed a couple bootleg passes, play-action passes. However, Therian's a threat to run on quarterback keepers. Just something else you have to keep in mind going forward for this Hillies defense. Hand off to Polino. Spin move. Gains a couple. Just able to really break off tacklers. The fact that they can't have their bulldog in Eric DeMeo running the ball. He's mainly focused on defense, really dealing with an injury. Polino is a very welcomed emergence.
21-yard line of the Tanners.
3 great games in a row for Polino. Therian under center, I formation. Polino in the backfield, hand up the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. Good stop from Haverhill. Peabody's had a lot of effectiveness on the edge when their defensive ends can't hold contain, get outside, make a defender miss. The defensive tackles in Haverhill have really done their part, though. They can't be the ones to blame. They've been effective, and also the entire defense has been on the field the entire game as Haverhill has not been able to amass any long, substantial drives. And we're going to have a punt.
4th and 2.
4th and 2, you just don't want to risk it. At your own 25, like I said, Haverhill's offense has not been able to get much going. Make them earn it. And that's going to be a decent punt. Oh, it takes a great Peabody bounce to the 36-yard line. Both punters have been bailed out from some lucky bounces so far. What's called an even wash.
That punt will be down at the 36-yard line of the Hillies. 1st down, Haverhill.
3 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. In the 3rd quarter, excuse me. Peabody up 21-6 over the Haverhill Hillies. Peabody looking to get to 5-4, get their first winning record the last couple years. Scarface, shotgun formation, 5 wide as usual. Gets a snap, that's gonna be a hitch. Running back screen. Peabody's not able to make the tackle. Good little run from Haverhill.
Cario on the reception.
Cario was able to make a defender miss, just use his speed, get to the outside.
Good enough for a Haverhill first down, as that ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 46-yard line.
Good play call.
First down for the Hillies.
Adjustment from the sideline. Scarface 5 wide. Boston was the call. Quarterback throw, and he's gearing up to throw the ball deep. Oh, what a grab! And that's going to be a Haverhill touchdown.
Scarface to Cunningham.
A little bit of a push off there. Yet Peabody was in the position. Good throw. Actually, excuse me, it wasn't a good throw. Good catch from Cunningham. Scarface just threw it up there. Said, hey, go get it, big dog. And that is the first meaningful offensive play for Haverhill. See if they can kind of turn this game around. 21-12. They tried with the big play earlier. One was almost intercepted. One was just a missed throw from Scarface, who overall is able to throw the ball pretty well. Point after attempt, money.
And the PAT is good. Number 93, Sergio Martinez.
Sergio Martinez able to make up for his last point after attempt, which was no good. 2:43, and we got a ball game, folks. It's been ugly. It's been kind of dominated by Peabody, yet 2 big plays turn this ball game around. Want to make a correction earlier. I said that Peabody's trying to get, they did have a winning record last season. However, they haven't got to a playoff game and won in the last couple years. They won't have the opportunity this year. However, with young players like Angel Polino and Colby Therian going forward, that's got to be something of interest and definitely something that can be within the realm of possibility. The wind is really picking up here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Gonna have to hold on to the camera for this one. It's getting a little interesting up here. Hey, makes life a little fun. Martinez with the kickoff. Decent kickoff. And the wind knocked that kick down about 10 yards. Nolan Murphy, great grab, because that is a loose ball if he doesn't come down with it. Good focus, able to lay out. That's a big play, because that could have been dangerous.
27-yard line of the Tanners. First down, Peabody.
The winds really kicked down that, knocked down that kickoff. Peabody needs to respond here. Been sporadic with they're gonna have successful drives. When Espinel was under center, it was working a little bit better. However, Therian can run. Here's gonna be Espinel, play action pass, and that's gonna be a gain of about 2. So they're gonna go back with the senior.
Espinel to Norman is complete.
Gain of about a couple.
Second down.
Second down at 8.
That ball will now be spotted at the 29-yard line of the Tanners.
2:37 left, second at 8 from the 29. Peabody needs to respond. Haverhill scored in a long 60-yard touchdown by Cunningham. And there's going to be a run. And that's going to be a good, tough run.
Freeman on the carry.
Good run by Freeman. Hasn't really got a whole lot of carries in the second half. Polino's really been the workhorse. Was on that scoring drive. Noah Freeman, one of the seniors on this Tanners team, as they're going to try to win their 4th game in a row. 3rd and 4 from the 29. Big play here.
3rd and 4 from their own 33.
Espino under center. Polino in the backfield. Souza's the fullback. 2 wide receivers to the left. Polino gets a snap, and that's going to be stuffed. Good play from Haverhill.
For the Hillies.
Haverhill's finally able to get a stop. They haven't been able to do much of that this game so far. However, run up the middle. Defensive linemen of Haverhill able to get off their blocks, stuff that run.
4th and long.
Peabody forced to punt. It's only 4th and 4. However, they just don't want to risk it with their field position. The wind's died down a little bit, so this might be beneficial for the punt. And there's a good punt, and that's going to take a Peabody hop. Good coverage by the special teams at Peabody. Haverhill's got the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can continue to make big plays. Story of this game has really been big plays for Haverhill. They had overall not able to get a whole lot of offensive yardage. However, big plays, kickoff, return for a touchdown, and that 50-yard bomb to Cunningham. Scarface 5 wide. There's a snap, and there's going to be some pressure there, and that's going to be another drop. That was a bullet thrown by Scarface.
Scarface pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was just a good catch. He's got to catch that. Unfortunately, Scarface, Dante Cadius, unable to reel in the Brett Favre bullet pass. Scarface 5 wide, gets a snap, and that's going to be could have been a lateral.
Flags on the field.
And there's going to be a roughing the passer.
Foul.
Roughing the passer call. Haverhill gets a break. Just undisciplined from Peabody. We got about 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The 3rd quarter has been much faster paced than the rest of the game. Some big offense. Teams are starting to air it out, getting a little more comfortable, and that's going to be.
We're going to mark off 15 yards.
15 yards.
Automatic 1st down.
Hillies able to capitalize on mental mistakes from Peabody. That was an errant pass. However, they called roughing the passer. Unfortunate mental mistakes from Peabody. See if they can respond. Blitz here. And there's going to be a flag. False start.
False start against the Hillies. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 1st down.
DeMeo showed blitz. The offensive guard got a little
ball will now be spotted at
antsy.
the 49-yard line.
And that's going to be 1st and 15.
1st down. Haverhill.
You can't shoot yourself in the foot like that. That will just drive a coach crazy. Unless you're on Peabody. Peabody showing blitz. DeMeo's going to drop. Oh, and there's going to be a short throw stuffed by Peabody.
Scarface to Cario is complete.
Haverhill's really trying to get their playmakers the ball in space so they can make a move, get out, and get a long-distance play. However, Peabody sound tackling on that play. The short intermediary throws have really not been successful. It's when they've tried to air it out deep. It's when they've got some successful plays to happen. 2nd, 17. Hilly, Scarface, shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. Peabody showing blitz, and there it might get there. There's a long ball. Oh, that's another huge pass play. Scarface threw the ball up. It was about 10 yards short.
Brady Scarface to Nicholas Scarface.
Throws it to Nicholas Scarface, who's able to make the adjustment. I mean,
on the 5-yard line as the Hillies are in the red zone.
He just threw that up. Peabody not able to make the adjustment. And that's going to be the third quarter. Haverhill's knocking on the door. They're down 8 points. However, they got the ball at the 3-yard line of Peabody. Really big plays have killed Peabody so far in this game. Not able to turn around and adjust to the ball. That is there for the taking. Haverhill's really testing him, throwing the ball down the field, which is surprising given this wind. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Dad's home!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
First and goal for the Hillies. Scarface gets the snap. Oh, there's the man on the backfield. He avoids attacker. Good recovery. Fumble.
Fumble.
Wouldn't that be something? Let's see. I think Haverhill was able to pounce on and recover their own fumble. Third fumble that they've recovered in this game. Very, very fortunate.
9-yard line, 2nd and 9 for the Hillies.
Good pressure by Peabody to get in there. Scarface 5 wide, even in the red zone. Watch for that crossing route. And there's going to be more pressure from Peabody. Wow, the offensive line fell asleep on this drive. 2 back-to-back sacks.
For a loss on the play.
Good pass rush from Peabody. I mean, that's been the strength of their team in this game defensively. They've really been able to apply pressure. Cam Powers, Michael Locke, Eric DeMayo blitzing through the middle. However, having a little bit of space to work with a passing offense might not be the worst thing for Haverhill. Scarface, shotgun formation. Peabody's blitzing again. The throw is, oh, great pass deflection. Good ball, great throw.
Pass was broken up by number 10, Marcus Barker.
Marcus Barker, the starting safety, senior. Great play. Good throw from Barker, from Haverhill, excuse me. Carfus threw it, back shoulder, only where his wide receiver could go get it. Worst case scenario, it's batted down. Martinez is gonna try to kick the field goal. Kick is up, and that's good.
And the field goal is good.
21-16 here.
Number 93, Sergio Martinez for 3.
7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Peabody leads by 5. Great stop by that defense. Huge passing play. However, Peabody was able to get 2 back-to-back sacks, a pass deflection, and able to limit Brady Scarface in this Haverhill Hillies offense. Be interesting to see who's going to start the quarterback drive for Peabody. Espinel has had some success. He's really been the one who's handled it in the second half, the senior with more experience. Martinez on the kickoff. He has struggled in that department so far this game. And that's going to be another, that's actually a decent kickoff. Oh, and there's going to be, he's got a lane to run. Big play. To the 50, to the 40, to the 35. Another big return from Peabody. Haverhill special teams. Haverhill special teams have cost them big in this game. 2 returns of over 50 yards.
That ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 34-yard line.
It's a big return from Peabody. Haverhill came back. They've scored 9 unanswered points. Knocking on the doorstep. Peabody's defense able to close them out, and now they get the ball at the 35-yard line. Worst case scenario, they give it to Haverhill, and they have a whole field to work with. Polino gets the run. That's going to be a gain of about, I wanted to say 5. Let's see if he poked his head out in the end.
Polino on the carry.
Gain of 4. Second down.
Second down.
We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. 9:20 left in the fourth quarter. 21-16, the Tanners of Peabody lead the Hillies of Haverhill. This game is brought to you by Peabody Access Television. My name is Stephen Accardi. Let's see if Peabody can build off that massive punt return and punch us in for a score. Oh, he went early. They're going to get away with it. Therian on the keeper. He's going to be able to get it. Oh, he almost broke it through. Wow. Great run from Therian. Sorry for the shaky camera work. It is very windy over here.
And that's good enough for a Peabody first.
Peabody.
That ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 16-yard line.
Peabody got away with one. Their offensive tackle jumped early, was not called. And Therian, with his 3rd big impact run of the game, very impressive from the young sophomore. Hands up, Polino. That's going to be a gain of about 2, if that. And we got a little extracurricular activities.
Polino on the carry.
Little Dylan Peluso was scrapping there. No punches thrown. The Hillies were not appreciating that.
Stop for the Hillies.
Glad that wasn't called. Just a little scrum, a little tough blocking. It's football. It's contact sport. And we're going to get a timeout by the Tanners. Peabody 21, Haverhill 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together. Big round of applause for the Haverhill band down there playing down in the cold weather tonight. Great job, guys and girls.
2nd and 7 on the 13. Peabody is in this position thanks to the fantastic punt return by Nolan Murphy. And that was a huge play because if you think about it, Haverhill scores 9 unanswered points, had the ball in the red zone. They're going in to score their 2nd, and 2 sacks, pass deflection by Marcus Barker. Then he returned the kickoff. And that's just a fantastic way to respond. Try to drain this clock out, deliver the haymaker, the knockout blow. And it's cold, it's windy. You get a win in these conditions. Does a lot to boost morale. And Haverhill's going to try to stop them and get their 3rd win in a row. Peabody's seeking their 4th win in a row. Therian. Shotgun formation. Polino in the backfield. That's a keeper. It's going to be a throw, and that's going to be a touchdown! Peabody, the play action pass. Colby Therian. Great throw off a post route. Just when you think
on the reception,
you're going to get a run in the ball, Sammy Mateo. Play action pass, touchdown. Great throw from the sophomore quarterback, Colby Therian. 27-16 as Austin Leggett looks to kick the play, point after attempt. Some of the Peabody parents were not happy with the announcer's touchdown call. And that's going to be good.
And the PAT is good.
Austin Leggett with his 4th point after attempt successfully kicked in this game. He's been very consistent this year. Really, really consistent. Not necessarily had the most field goal attempts, however, point after attempts, especially in high school sports, folks. There are no gimmies. It's cold, it's windy out here. He's done a great job kicking the ball. And as you just saw, the football got blown 15 yards down the field due to the wind. Unfortunately, it's fall. We had a couple. It was really warm yesterday. Yet the wind, cold front came in around 2, 3 o'clock today. And the wind has been a big factor in this game. Kickoffs, punts, even long passes, they kind of hang in the wind. The wind knocks them down. And that has actually really been fortunate to Haverhill as their wide receivers have been able to adjust, make the big play, and put some points on the board. Leggett with a bomb. Wow, he kicked that to the 10-yard line. Unfortunately, that's going to go out of bounds. Ball at the 35. Best kickoff of the day on both teams. Unfortunately, that just took an odd hop, bounced out of bounds. Good break for the Tanners. Excuse me, for the Hillies. (28-16), 7:40 left in the 4th quarter. Peabody's pass rush has been making life very difficult for the Haverhill Hillies, and especially their quarterback,
against Peabody.
Brady Scoffus.
Going to move that ball back to the 40 and re-kick.
Wow, very fortunate for Peabody. They actually had a false start. So instead of the ball going out of bounds, they're going to re-kick it.
Correction, 35.
From the 35. Austin Leggett really had a great kick on that last kickoff. Let's see if he can replicate what he just did. Wind picking up. Leggett checks his left, checks to his right, and here we go. Let's try it again. And that's going to be another good boot. Haverhill's going to get it. Always got some room to run with. Decent return from Haverhill. Ball at the 35-yard line. Good return. Haverhill's got some work to do. 7:34 left in the 4th quarter. They are down 28-16, 2-score game. Let's see.
Probably at the 38-yard line, first down for the Hillies.
Brady Scarface, shotgun formation, 5 wide. They've really, besides the first 2 drives of the game, they've gone in shotgun formations. Worked out for them. Scored 16 points. Oh, there's going to be a neutral zone infraction. Free play.
Flags on the field.
There was a completed pass of 2-3 yards. However, that is going to be declined. 1st and 5 for the Hillies as their multiple Tanners were in the neutral zone.
That pass to Cadis was complete.
Before the ball was snapped, that's going to be a penalty.
There was a neutral zone infraction.
Good awareness from Scarface to know he has a free play.
43-yard line, 1st and 5 for the Hillies.
Shotgun formation. Trips to the bottom, 2 wide receivers right. Here's a snap. Scarface looks long, throws long, And that's another huge pass play.
Pass from Scarface to Nicholas Scarface is complete, and that's good enough for a first down.
The Scarface connection. The Scarface connection has been dynamite tonight. If you're Peabody, though, how do you not drop 2 safeties back? It's unfortunate that the defensive coach, especially Matt O'Brien, is not thrilled at all that with a passing team like that they allowed wide receivers to get in the backfield. Peabody showing blitz. Short pass. Oh, he's in for a touchdown. We got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Ugly tackling from Peabody. 3-yard pass that it was able to take it and run with it. Ugly, ugly tackling from Peabody. The first half, they were stout. See if Haverhill is going to kick the point after attempt with Martinez. 28-22. If he makes this, it'll be 23 points, which he does.
And the PAT is good. Number 93, Sergio Martinez.
The secondary of Peabody has really been under fire in this game. They have not responded well.
Get those hands together. Big round of applause for the cheerleaders for both schools tonight. Doing a great job down there on a cold night, cheering on their teams.
Peabody's going to really have to respond. 6:47 left in the fourth quarter. Haverhill's got a couple timeouts. They just cannot seem, both defenses can't stop the other. Peabody showed blitz. Haverhill, Scarface threw a 5-yard out. Let his wide receiver do the rest of the work. Couple missed tackles from Peabody. And now we have a 5-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Martinez on the kickoff. He has struggled mightily kicking the ball off. Yet his field goals and extra points have been good. However, he's give Peabody really good. And there's a bomb at, what was I saying? Unfortunately, that's going to be to the 20-yard line. The wind at his back.
And that kick will
he was able to get a good kickoff.
The end zone.
For a touchback. First touchback of the game. Big drive for the Tanners. Senior Janelle Espinel is going to get this one.
That ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line.
Espinel.
First down for the Tanners.
Polino in the backfield. I formation. Here's the run. Oh, Polino makes a great run. Makes a man miss. Gain of about 7. That's a drive starter. Just keep that clock rolling.
Polino on the carry.
Polino has been
made by number 8, Sam Powell.
Fantastic. Sam Powell probably stopped a touchdown there. There was one man to miss. Good tackle. Polino has been fantastic. The MVP of this game so far. Janelle Espinel. Under center. Polino in the backfield. I formation. Haverhill's definitely going to blitz. And there's a huge hole. Polino's going to get the first down and more. He's at the 40, 30. Unbelievable. Great run from Polino. Another massive run. Huge hole.
Down by Hunter Prescott.
Prescott saves another touchdown. You can see that play from the beginning. As I said, the second they handed that ball off, you could drive a truck through that hole. Polino having a great game. He had 168 yards last week. 2 scores. Well over 100 yards in this game. And he took the air out of this stadium. Espinel under center. Polino is the running back. Why not? Feed the monster. And there's going to be a fullback run. Souza makes a spin move. That's about 3 yards. Slow moving
on the carry.
Play. Sousa's a tough kid to take down.
Stop for the Hillies. Ball
Yeah.
will now be spotted at the 29-yard line of Haverhill. 2nd down and 7.
There wasn't much to begin with there. Gained a couple yards. Probably wanted to do that to give Polino a break. He's still the feature back. Espinel under center. Goal line formation. This is going to be quarterback keeper. Wow.
Espinel on the keeper.
Saw that there was no linebacker there. Should have got a little bit more.
And on the stop for the Hillies.
3rd and 5. Big 3rd and 5 here. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Peabody Tanners lead 28
26-yard line of the Hillies
to 23 of Haverhill. Wasted about 3 minutes of clock so far, and they want to keep that sucker running. Espinel. Huge play here. Handoff, Polino breaks a tackle. He's not going to get the first down.
Polino on the carry.
4th and a couple. I would say if you're in this position, Peabody, you got to go for it. You're kind of in no man's land. Wind's whipping around. Long field goal. Not deep enough for a punt. See if you can give it to your workhorse and help Polino and let him do the work. Peabody's mulling the decision of what they want to do. They're winding down the clock, then they're going to take a timeout. Timeout, Peabody.
Timeout.
3 minutes, 12 seconds left in this game.
From the Boosters, and they just got nice, hot, fresh pizza down there. So again, please stop down there, see them, and say thanks for all the hard work, and pick up some pizza for the ride home tonight.
Peabody.
Your attention, please check your pockets. We have a.
We're going to take a quick break. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Peabody leads 28-23, 4th and 2. Let's see what they're going to do. Espinel hands up Polini. He's going to get the first down and more. Huge play. Huge play from Peabody. That could be the game right there, folks. Clock's going to be stopped. Haverhill makes their first time out. Huge play for the Tanners. 4th and 2. They're kind of in no man's land.
Timeout.
Not long enough for the punt. Definitely a long field goal. 4th and 2. They elect to go for it, and they get it. They make Haverhill burn one of their timeouts as some fans are already leaving. It's not over yet, folks. Especially with that passing attack, it's not over yet. Peabody's going to want to control the rest of the clock. You get a couple first downs here, game's over. Probably if they get stopped here, they'll use a burn a timeout. A little switching on Haverhill defensive line. Espinel handoff. Polino is going to get stopped for a gain of 1, if that. Like I said, they're going to burn a timeout.
Sada in on the stop for the Hillies.
2 minutes, 58 seconds left.
Ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 19-yard line. 2nd down and long.
Haverhill uses their second timeout of the second half. First down or score, game over. Or turnover would be detrimental. Peabody looking to win their 4th game in a row. Espinel under center, I formation. Souza and Polino in the backfield. And it's going to be a play action pass. Throw to the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown! Unbelievable. Great play call for Peabody. Espinal on the play action pass. Able to throw it. Beautiful grab. 2 passing touchdowns from each quarterback in this game.
Friedman on the reception.
Noah Friedman, the running back, able to make a fantastic grab. That was a post play. Everyone's expecting the run. Play action pass. That should be good enough for the win. Peabody 34, Haverhill 23. Austin Leggett looking to kick his 5th extra point of the night. Snap is up. That's no good. That was a low snap. Haverhill was coming off the edge and went underneath the crossbar. However, you can't be totally critical. He's been really good on kickoffs, and he's had 4 made extra points, which in high school football are no gimmies. Some of the fans are already making their way to the parking lot. Cold, windy game here at Trinity Field. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. There's a hole in the middle of the ceiling. Leggett with the point to kick off. Excuse me. He got bailed out last time. He had a great kick that went out of bounds, and they were offside, so you got to re-kick it again. Leggett, and there's a boot, and that's going to be a short one, definitely returnable. Good coverage from Peabody. After that first touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown, they've really limited the returns of Haverhill. 23-34.
Zachary on the return for the Hillies.
Tanner's up 11 points.
That ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 33-yard line. First down.
Brady Scoffus is going to have to try to make something happen. He's already had 2 long touchdowns. Shotgun formation, 5 wide as per usual. Here's a snap. They're going deep. There's the ball. And that's going to be deflected, almost nearly intercepted.
That pass is incomplete, and they'll bring up 2nd down.
Long Hail Mary type pass. Peabody was ready for it. Playing in a prevent defense, which means they're only going to rush a couple. They're going to put the rest of their linebackers back. However, they might change it up. They got 4 defensive linemen down there. Nope, they're going to stay in pass coverage. There's going to be the quick slant, and that's through the hands of the designated receiver. Should have had that catch. It's a good throw. The most effective plays have definitely been the slants inside. However, due to the wind, the Hillies have not been able to connect on that. (34-23), 2:37 left. 3rd and 10 for the Hillies. Scarface looks. He's throwing deep. And that's going to be out of bounds.
That'll bring up 4th and 10 for Haverhill.
4th and 10 for Haverhill. Not looking very promising. Be interested if they're just going to go for it here. I mean, you kind of have to. Maybe they punt it. Just keep a dictating. Nope, they're going to go for it. 4th and 10. 5 wide. 3 on the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Carver's going to look. He's throwing deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Way over the head of his designated receiver, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. couple runs from Peabody, and this game is over. They're going to be looking to advance to 5-4 in the year.
Over on down.
Looks like to finish this drive, Betancourt's going to go with Colby Therian, his sophomore quarterback. Play it safe, run the ball, quarterback keeper. This was an interesting game. Peabody dominated for the first 2 quarters. Third quarter really became interesting. Haverhill started to get back in the game. Fourth quarter, they got some points on the board. However, Peabody is able to respond. That's going to be a nice bruising run, gain of about 8 yards.
Freeman on the carry.
Noah Freeman, who had that fantastic touchdown grab. He has a running touchdown and a receiving touchdown in this game.
Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line. Second down.
Great balanced game from the senior running back. Theron, handoff, Polino up the middle, gain of a couple. As we wind down this game, we will soon find out who Peabody is going to be playing next week. They have one more game. Then the last game of the year will be the Thanksgiving game against Saugus in Saugus, who we are going to try to broadcast that game live to you guys. We'll keep you posted on that. However, Peabody is going to look to run the clock out. Polino up the middle. He's been fantastic. The MVP of the game.
Freeman on the carry.
Only about a minute left of this game. It was a cold,
20-yard line.
grimy fall game. However, Haverhill really able to use the long ball to get themselves back in the game. Peabody, just a better team, able to overpower Haverhill on the offensive line. And Polino has been the game MVP, well over 100 yards. They're going to take a knee. Peabody is going to advance to 5-4 on the season. They've won 4 games in a row, including wins over Westford Academy, Beverly, and now Haverhill. They've won 4 out of their last 5, really turned it around. They started out the season really rough. However, they started to kind of find their groove. Coach Betancourt has got them in the right direction. MVP of this game, Angel Polino, well over 100 yards. He had a touchdown. He had 2 long runs, really dominant, making defenders miss, extending plays, getting to the edge. Really good job. Noah Freeman deserves a shout out too. Rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. The key play of the game was his 15-yard post that he caught, really put the game out of reach. For PAT Sports, I'm Steve Riccardi. We will see you next week as Peabody will try to extend their run. Have a good night. Stay warm out there.